Well, hello again. This is Katie from Katie Rolls With It. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. I'm just a simple planner girl who likes to play with stickers. In this video, I am going to be planning for my August in my Erin Condren 7x9 hourly life planner. I've got some sticky notes here on the page that I'm going to take off so we can get started. Some of these I'm actually going to set all of them to the side, but some of them I'll reuse because they're things that happen monthly. Some of these are special, like a birthday party. But we are going to get everything ready to work on this monthly. I do have the dishwasher running, so I'm hoping that it's not too terrible because my office is right outside of my kitchen. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be too loud, but if it is, we'll figure that out, I guess. Figure out maybe how to do a voiceover or something along those lines. The kit that I'm going to be using is a kit CB 200 August from Planner Kate. It's kind of this tie-dye type kit that I got on sale, I believe. And so I'm just going to use it. It's really fun and colorful. I did get the neutral planner, the canvas neutral planner, and so putting some color on the page always makes me happy. In July, of course, we did a 4th of the July theme. I thought it turned out great. But we are now going to focus on August. So I do have some of my stickers kind of ready. We'll see what happens as far as that. I think I'm going to do it this way. I really struggle with wanting to make sure that I can get these down and down straight and all that jazz, so I'm trying to, gosh, it feels like that's too long. Probably should start from the other side, to be honest, but we're gonna try it this way again. All right, this has something on it. I'm not sure what from, but it came off with my prodding, so that's good. And then we're gonna do this side over here. Little bit of a stranger flex because we're gonna start from this side, but we are hopefully going to. All right, so sometimes I put my washi a little too tight, so it's not that it's not straight, but I'm just kind of loosening it up just a little bit because before it was sort of popping off the page. And so one of the things I am gonna do though is pull this up just for a split second because I want to white out this asterisk. Just because I don't think that I'm going to put a box down. Some kits come with a box. that kind of complete the kits, but I didn't buy that. I just bought this part, so then that way I can still use the lines on here for what I need it for. All right, so we are going to put these numbers down. All right, so now it's dated. I did white out this one holiday that is on the 5th, which is Muharram. I'm not sure what holiday that is, but I don't celebrate it, so I went ahead and whited it out so that I could have space. Again, I don't mind if holidays are pre-printed, that kind of thing. Generally, I white all of them out and will put my own holidays in, but for that one in particular, I don't celebrate it, so I know that I just want to put a sticker over that. One of the things, I do have this, this is where I've got the date dots and of course the headers, and it does come with some boxes here, but I knew I was going to need more than just what's on here, and so I went into some of my freebies, and I've got the V2 freebie that I'm going to use, possibly the V1. However, I've got quite a few thinner boxes, so I don't know that I'll need the V1, but I did pull that. I pulled out the S1 and the V6, which are very similar. I'm not sure what makes it an S or a V, but they look very similar colors and everything. And then I did also, these are all out of my freebies, so like when you order from Planner Kate, you get 6 freebies, and they're this size, and a lot of times they are 6 different sticker sheets, and so I just kind of went through all my freebies and said, well, let me see if I can find some that have some nice colors. So this I thought had some of the colors in it. I did get those stickers out just in case I needed some. And we are going to get started. I also have some of my things out to put on stickers, things like that. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this birthday party sticker, because I'm gonna have to lift up that number 17. So my husband and I are both turning 40 this year, and then my mother-in-law will be 60 this year. And so we are having a joint birthday party, and we're calling it the 60-40-40 party. Real original, I know, but that's okay. But we are excited to be having the birthday party, and my mother-in-law's never had a birthday party, so why not start when you turn 60, right? So we got that birthday party coming up. The other one we have is my little dude Parker. His birthday party is going to be the next weekend, so we're gonna stick that in here on the 24th. So I've got that. I do have a board meeting on the 27th. Generally, the last Tuesday of every month is our board meeting. I am going to lift up this 27 because I can put it up a little bit higher and then not be touching that box. Okay. I have a little cheat sheet here with some of my dates and stuff, so I want to make sure that I kind of don't forget anything there. Okay. All right. And some of these are left over from other Plan With Me's that I've done, but I do have 2 weekends this month that I'm working from home. So the first one is on the 3rd. And the last one is on the 31st. Generally we work 1 weekend a month, but given the fact that there are 5 weekends, we sometimes have to do 2. Okay, my brother-in-law is getting baptized on the 11th, and so I want to make sure I notate that. We are going to possibly need to pull up that 11. Let's see. I know I'm kind of hopping all over the page, but really I'm picking the things that are like a little larger stickers, so that when I put the smaller ones, we will not have an issue. Go ahead and grab this flea and tick medication, and I'm going to put that right there, as well as changing my toothbrush. I like to use these boxes with the square when it's either like a to-do list item that I can check off, or if it has a specific time. Now obviously some of these have specific times, but again, I only have the square in a smaller size, so we are going to just go with it. But let's see. Okay, so as far as the first goes, that's always kind of a busier to-do list day for me, and there are a couple things that I want to make sure get done on that day. We of course change our air filter for our air conditioner and heat, as well as once a month I change my toothbrush, and then we also give flea and tick medication to our puppy girl. We used to do a shot that lasted all year, but we switched vets, and the vet that we have now doesn't do the shots, just because they find, I believe my husband said they find that they have more people who cost effectively prefer just the kind of the chews and stuff, so we go with it. It's fine. The only thing I will say is that not having to do this means I didn't forget to do it, which is sometimes what my worry is, with the idea of the chews. But overall we've not missed anything. We've been successful. So those are the 3 things that I need to do on the first. When the first falls on a Wednesday or a day that has a lot more boxes in it, a lot of times I might list those over there, but when it can fall on a day that I can sort of put it right onto the calendar itself, it helps me to be able to check it off. So I am going to use the checklist, or the lines over here, basically where we normally would keep a list of things to do. I'm going to use it for birthdays, because I want to make sure that I don't forget anyone's birthday. August is a busy month for me when it comes to birthdays, and so we're just gonna kind of start here at the bottom hopefully we can get them all in on the days that they are. I pulled out these numbers from kits, and I couldn't find all black ones, so I did find a few that were like a pinky color, and since that kind of goes with what we're working with, I went ahead and grabbed it. That way I can still I have a couple people that have the same birthday, so that's kind of fun. This also helps me remember cards for the mail, and just making sure to remember when people's birthdays are. Okay. Okay. So this is my birthday month, so when I say Katie's birthday, I mean me. Me. I have some aunts and uncles that also have some birthdays that are this month that I have not included, but it's not that I don't love them. These are just the ones that I generally try to get birthday cards in the mail for, things like that. So not that I don't like to celebrate my aunts and uncles. I do. I just probably am not as diligent about that as I should be, but also you can see I'm already kind of running out of space, and so okay. Then I do have one anniversary that's this month, and it's on the 2nd, and so I want to make sure that I celebrating that also with the card, so I'll go ahead and stick that there. I did go ahead and I grabbed these guys for our trash day. I just got ones with kind of bright colors just so I can include them to remember to put our trash bin out. So just gonna stick them kind of in the corner. What do we think? I don't know. Stick them in the corner like that, I guess. Our trash and recycling go out the same day, so it's not all the same, but it's all the same day. So I don't usually, I know some people have different recycling days and things, so they might use the recycling icon for that day and a trash can for the other, but since ours go out the same day, I'll just use it for both. Okay. So let me see. I've got 4 weeks of church. I do have Next Gen Sunday, which is on the 4th. So we're gonna stick that right there. And that is a full day of a bunch of things, but I am gonna also include church on that day because it's oops. Okay. Okay. Here I thought that this was not going to be an issue, but I would like to also include my church sticker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up a little higher. Like that. And I'm going to include church down here as well. I think I'm gonna go over just a little bit. And the only reason I'm offsetting that is so that they don't stack directly on top of each other, because of the fact that there isn't really room to keep both of them. I kind of do that just to offset it just a little bit so that it doesn't look so like boom, boom, boom sort of a thing. So, alrighty, so we're going to do church like this here, and like this here. Okay, we do have a special Sunday school class on this day. We've been doing it all summer. It's called Cultivate, where kids and teens and parents and adults and grandparents and every age range pretty much read the Word of God together and kind of discuss it together around a table, sort of in an attempt to teach our families how to do it in normal life, like around their table. And so it's been going really, really, really well, I believe. We, through the school year, we have it once a month, but through the summer, we've had it every single weekend, and it's been really pretty cool. I'm honestly a little sad to see it go as far as like every week, but I do know it's important for the kiddos to feel like they have their own space and can learn, but it has been really, really cool. Really cool. Okay, I just laid down the two church staff meetings that I have for the month. I do have, a planner party on the 22nd. That is super fun. And then the other thing that I usually try to notate on my monthly is on the excuse me, the third Sunday of the month, our church board meets, and I'm on staff, and so I just like to kind of notate when board reports are due. Actually, no, they're not actually due until here, but if I can get it done before that, that's awesome. Okay, so that's what I got for that one. Okay. All right. So we have on Monday nights, we have Bible study. So I'm gonna go ahead. These are Planner Kate stickers that have the word Bible study in them with the colon if you wanted to put the name of the Bible study or the time or whatever. I don't know. I might put the name of the Bible study. I think that might be the next kind of sticker I make, but okay, so that's the only thing that's going to bother me, is that if I put that right on what I did here, and it's almost gonna, here we go, that's better. It's still kind of offset, but not so much that I'm overlapping the two. Okay. Perfect. Like that. And then we do have midweek practices. I'm gonna actually I put these down a little prematurely because they're actually something that happens earlier in the day. So we'll put this down here, like that. Then we'll go here. Like that. We're gonna go ahead and put the church staff meeting right on top of this. There. And then, okay. So we are going to have 3 things on this particular day. So our small groups for the fall start back up. So we're gonna put that there. We are still gonna have midweek practice, but it's gonna be a little bit of a more abbreviated time. But we are still gonna have it. And then, of course, our staff meeting. I'm gonna pull that guy up and put it right back down. All right, and then we'll have both the small group and the midweek practice on the 28th. Ooh, and I also have a meeting that I need to grab. Usually once a month I go and I try to make a page of all the things I might need, you know, that kind of thing. And so I've got a couple of things here that that I need to get put on this calendar. Okay, there we go. have a glue stick that I will get that put down with. For right now, I'm just gonna stick that right. I can actually stick it under. It actually happens earlier, but okay. Okay. Wings meeting. We have a bridal shower. Now, I do work on this day, so I'm not going to be able to go to the shower, but I still want to notate it on my planner so that I remember to send a gift and to let her know why I will not be there. That it is not because I don't love her, because I love her dearly. She and I have the same birthday. All right, let's see what else we got. I got that in there, so I'm good there. Okay. This day here, I have a special managers meeting. So we'll put that in there. Whew, it's a busy life, huh? But it's a good life. I might see if I can find some balloons or something for right there, since I kind of started at the bottom. Either that or I may move. Actually, let's see if I can move this down to here. Maybe. And then I still could probably find, you know, something to put up there. I really like to see my month at a glance like this, and I realize a lot of what's taking this up is church related. I have a few work related things, but most often my work, as far as what I do for my 9-to-5 job, really stays within the confines of 9-to-5. So I don't always have to have something on the page notifying that. I mean, obviously the weekends I work from home is important. Special meetings we have, the board meetings, that kind of thing. Because it really does help me to kind of see what kind of time I'm taking up outside of my regular work life time. But a lot of this stuff has to do with church, where my husband and I are highly involved at church. And of course I'm on staff at the church, and we just love that that's what our life is kind of made up of. My brother-in-law is going to get baptized, which is awesome. But yeah, so I really like to see things kind of at a glance like this, because it helps me to know what days I have free, to be honest, because I don't generally have a ton of days free. These things in particular can happen during the day. This is after work. This Saturday appears to be the only one that I have free, which is fine. Again, I love my life. This isn't a complaint at all. But I definitely live a pretty full and active life. So it's nice to be able to see everything. Again, I like to kind of see the birthdays here so I can make sure I have cards for everybody, that kind of thing. I am gonna write down whose anniversary it is. My Aunt Katie and my Uncle Tom. They got married when I was almost 2, so they got married this day, and a week later I turned 2, so they'll be celebrating their 38th wedding anniversary, which is awesome. We are going to put that in the corner here. Okay. There we go. That's everything for this particular month. I really love how this turned out. I love how colorful it is. It's just looking super awesome. We're gonna go to the next page here, and we're gonna work on the dashboard. So we've got these, of course, were made with an older kind of dashboard, or made for an older kind of dashboard. I think I am working on the tracker here. Oh, here, one down here. But I think what I'm going to do is just leave this as the lines for this particular month, because what I can do is draw some lines in it, and I can make it whatever I need it to be. In my A5 Daily Duo, I keep track of my budget and spending and all that jazz, but I do like to put my monthly bills in this box here. These were made for the A5, but since I keep track of like on an actual sheet, what I do generally is I will put one of these headers either at the top or the bottom. It kind of just depends on how I'm feeling. I might turn this around this way maybe, just because it's all the tie-dye. The tie-dye. And then I'm gonna take one of these here. And again, these are made for the A5 dashboard. So they don't fit perfectly, which is fine. It really is totally fine. What I think I'm going to do is kind of do that, and then I'm gonna take one of these guys here, pull this up just a smidgen. Might not even need to pull it up too much, but, and then I'm gonna put this over here just to kind of outline that. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's see. I do have this one, which we could do, and then I only have 3 dots. Let's see, we'll do that side. Okay, and again, I'm gonna save this habit tracker and use it maybe in another month. But as far as what we might want to do, I think I'm gonna grab a couple of these guys and just put them like this. So this page comes, of course, with memories, habits, birthdays, projects, must-do, goals, don't forget, and events. We already have the birthdays on the other page on our monthly here. So we do have a couple of events this month, and so I think I am going to go ahead and list those here. So we have an event we're doing, obviously, on this day, our party, and I have 2 this day, but yeah. So we'll have that. These are obviously our monthly bills, and what I like to do is I just get, you know, like a dot marker, and we're in August, like that. Just dot it, and I'll list all of our bills. Top of this washi, and just put it at the top. This is kind of a work in progress page for me. Sometimes I've used it for math, like bills and stuff. Sometimes I've used it for vacation planning, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to we shall see. But overall, this is kind of what I got going on. This is my monthly August plan with me. I still have quite a few of these stickers left and some dots. I have some more dots here, and then of course I have the free samples that I started using. I do have these count tithe. Again, I gotta figure out which weeks those will go on. But other than that, I think that might be all that I have, friends. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, stick around and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.